What's up, everybody? Hey, it's another King of the Brackets donation. This time I'm going to do it differently than I've ever done it before. I actually have it up on my computer screen where I can read it. My eyesight's very bad, but I can read this because it's all singular songs, where the last one was 2 songs. I could have done it from far if I didn't have to go over there and scroll to see what bands did those songs. But anyway, this one is brackets with a song that has "the" in the title. Like the first song, Die Hard, The Hunter from Def Leppard. And that's going against Twisted Sisters, Under the Blade. Fuck. Damn, man, I love them both so much. I'm going to go with Twisted Sister, barely. Under the Blade. Alright, next, The Chase is Better Than Catch, Motorhead versus Shame on the Night, Dio. They're both awesome, but I gotta give that one to Dio. Shame on the Night. Shame on the Night versus Under the Blade. Twisted Sisters holding on. Alright, next, In the Still of Night, Whitesnake versus Turn on the Action Dokken. Definitely Whitesnake in the Still of Night. But I still like Under the Blade more, so Twist Sisters holding on. Alright, next, Ace Frehley, Into the Night. I love that song. Going against Inject the Venom, AC/DC. Damn! Oh, Into the Night is such a great melodic tune, but Inject the Venom is so killer. I'm gonna have to go with Inject the Venom. Inject the Venom versus Under the Blade, though? Ooh. Yeah, Twist Sisters holding on, man. Alright, next. Take Hold of the Flame, Queensryche versus Take Me to the Top, Motley Crue. I dig them both, but this one's easy. Take Hold of the Flame. Definitely wins. Now, Take Hold of the Flame against Under the Blade, though? Queensryche has taken over. I'm giving it to Take Hold of the Flame. Alright, next, Scene of the Crime, Rat versus Creature of the Night, Kiss. Love them both, but easily Rat. Scene of the Crime. Scene of the Crime versus Take Hold of the Flame. Oh! Oh! Fuck. Oh, I gotta pick one. Rat. Rat's taking over. Fuck. Scene of the Crime. Alright, next. Children of the Damned, Iron Maiden versus For Whom the Bell Tolls, Metallica. I gotta go with Metallica on that one. I know it's a burnt out song, and I love Children of the Damned, but Metallica with For Whom the Bell Tolls. Going against Scene of the Crime, though. Oh! Yeah, I mean, yeah, For Whom the Bell Tolls kind of burnt out song, but I don't like judging songs because I'm burnt out on them. I don't think that's fair. I'm gonna give it to Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls, above Scene of the Crime. Yep, Metallica's now taking over. Alright, now the last 2 songs. Holy Wars, The Punishment Due versus Phantom of the Opera, Iron Maiden. That's my favorite Megadeth song. Even though I'm not a big Rust in Peace fan, I used to be. Now, as years go by, I don't like it as much as Peace sells. But I still think Holy War is the best damn Megadeth song. Phantom of the Opera, though, from Iron Maiden, wins! Not even my favorite Iron Maiden song, but Iron Maiden with Deanna was so badass, man. Not even their best songs are better than Holy War. Alright, Phantom of the Opera versus For Whom the Bell Tolls. Iron Maiden wins, man. Iron Maiden wins the left side with Phantom of the Opera. Let's see if something on the right side can beat Phantom of the Opera. Alright, we're starting with I Love the Dead from Alice Cooper versus Bytor and the Snow Dog. Oh, man. I'm going with Rush. I'm going to give that one a Rush. Bytor and the Snow Dog. All right, next. Heat of the Moment, Asia versus Wheel and Sky Journey. You know, even 10 years ago, I would have went with Journey, but not no more. I've become a huge fan of that Asia album, and I love that smile that left your eyes from that other album, which I had that as well. I love those songs. I love Heat of the Moment. It wins. Oh, how about Heat of the Moment above Bytor and the Snow Dog? Yeah, Asia has taken over. All right, next. Down by a Seaside, Led Zeppelin versus, damn, Don't Fear the Reaper. I'm telling you, man, most people would go with Down by the Seaside because Don't Fear the Reaper's kind of burnt out. And Down by the Seaside to me is the dark horse song on Physical Graffiti. Absolutely love the fuck out of that song. But I'm giving it to Blue Oyster Cult, man. I hardly hear cowbells. Why didn't they use Mountain, Mississippi Queen in that SNL skit, huh? There's a million songs out there with more prominent cowbell. Blue Oyster Cult, it's so low in the mix. Whatever, man. It wins. All right, now, Don't Fear the Reaper versus Heat of the Moment. Blue Oyster Cult is taking over. It's a masterpiece. All right, next, Flight of the Rat, Deep Purple, versus A Light in a Black Rainbow. That's a good one because they're both long, they're both very fast, they're both very awesome. I'm going with Light in the Black though, Rainbow. Now, Light in the Black versus Don't Fear the Reaper, no, Blue Oyster Cult's hanging on. All right, next, one of my favorite Skinner songs, On the Hunt versus Kicked in the Teeth, AC/DC. Oh! AC/DC, Kicked in the Teeth. Kicked in the Teeth versus Don't Fear the Reaper. Blue Oyster Cult's holding on. All right, next. Lord of the Thighs, Aerosmith, one of my favorites, versus Beyond the Realms of Death, Judas Priest. No, wait, I skipped one. It's Running with the Devil, Van Halen versus Lord of the Thighs, Aerosmith. Normally, I'll tell you this, normally Van Halen would kick Aerosmith's ass, but not in this case. I don't think Lord of the Thighs kicks Running with the Devil's ass, but I do like it more. I'm giving it to Aerosmith. Now, Aerosmith against, what was it? Don't Fear the Reaper. Don't Fear the Reaper's holding on, man. All right, next, Beyond the Realms of Death, Judas Priest versus Silent Southern Cross. Fuck! I'm giving that to Sabbath, Silent Southern Cross. Silent Southern Cross versus Don't Fear the Reaper. Fuck! Don't Fear the Reaper. All right, last song. Under the Sun, Black Sabbath versus Over the Mountain, Ozzy. Damn! I'm going to go with Over the Mountain, Ozzy. Over the Mountain, Ozzy versus Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper. The winner on the right side is Ozzy Osbourne. Over the Mountain wins. Wins. Now, Over the Mountain versus Phantom of the Opera, Iron Maiden. It's like the last bracket. I'm suffering so much through this whole thing. And then at the end, when we get to the nitty gritty, I'm not suffering much because I know what I'm going to pick. And I'm not going to lose sleep over this. As you know, I love both songs because they kicked a bunch of killer songs ass on each side. But the winner of the, in the title of the song bracket, is Ozzy Osbourne, Over the Mountain. Yes, that wins. Man, but you know, I mean, Phantom of the Opera is kind of there. But no, the riffs, Randy Rhoads, you know, Ozzy's voice, Bob Daisley's genius bass playing and lyrics, and Lee Kerslake killing it. There you go, Waylon. The winner is Over the Mountain. So thank you again, Waylon. I hope you enjoyed your brackets, my friend, and everybody out there. I hope you enjoy it as well. If you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And ring that little notification bell and like the video. Because that's really good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath under the sun, even if it lost to Aussies over the mountain, and smack 'em a cob.